What's up everybody? This is USDK here. I quickly want to show you how I do my things according to my strategy. So effective. You can see all seven, I think, how many pairs? All six pairs are in profit. So but these pairs I just ended now. I just ended few minutes back. So let me quickly see. I just want to show you accordingly. What I used to tell people, I'm not only doing this according to my strategy alone. I'm also combining it with a little bit of price action accordingly, and this is how I do it, starting from a higher time frame. When you are to analyze on a mobile phone, you have to zoom your chat a little bit smaller for everything to be clear, and for you to see how the market is, just the market structure. You don't see any support or resistance. You only see trend lines. That's all. My strategy itself, when I'm to use it, I zoom completely out like that. And with my strategy, what I usually do is to start from 1 minute time frame to higher time frames. And when I'm doing a little bit of price action technical analysis, I do it from higher time frame to lower time frame. That is what they call top down analysis, analyzing the market from higher time frame to lower time frames. So yeah, so okay, according to my strategy, this is how I click my 1 minute time frame, and I zoom completely in like this. The candles should be bigger, and you can see my chart is not close to this trend line. Is almost in the middle but a little bit back. That is now how to analyze the market with my own strategy. So yeah, for me to see a clear signal, what I usually do is to concentrate on the main chart and click my different time frame just to see those indicators. Whenever they're above my chart, it simply means that I'm in a downtrend. Whenever they're below, whenever they're above, I'm in a downtrend, and whenever they are below, I'm in an uptrend. What am I saying? Whenever this chart that you're seeing, whenever it's above my indicators, I'm on an uptrend. Whenever the chart is above, I'm on an uptrend. Whenever the chart is below, I'm on a downtrend, as you can see. After figuring that out, I go to my first window, concentrating on Ichimoku and accumulation distribution. Whenever this one is touching, this is level 90, right? And this is level 10, and this is the bear power, level 90, level 10 as well. This is the ADX, just to see the market, the strength of the trend. This one is not really to see the direction, and this is what I usually tell you. So I'm making a combination of all these indicators. So now let me show you why I have taken that trade. First of all, I started looking at the market in my 1 minute time frame, like that, and like that. What I usually say, if you see these two indicators touching this level 10, the market is said to be overbought, oversold. But there's certain things that you have to confirm on, which is the bear power. The bear power must also completely touch that level. If these indicators are just touching this level 10, but the bear power is not touching, it simply means that the market is gonna go into that direction. The market is not oversold. It will just go into that direction because the bear power did not confirm that. So my strategy, I actually saw a sell, simply because, let me just show you. These indicators only, that these indicators are too repenting. There was never like this. So everything seemed to be overbought, like here when the market was here. It was showing me overbought. These indicators was touching, and the bear power was also touching that level. But when the market happens to move, the bear power came off a little bit, so now it's touching this level, but these indicators are still here. I saw a sell with my strategy. But on higher time frame, as you can see, H1, it shows me this is gonna be a buy. It's not really a sell. So let me see possible area to take profit. Sometimes when you want to take profit, you just go to the nearest that is where you have to draw your support levels or resistance levels. So you put horizontal lines for those levels where you can TP here, or you lock in your profit when the market is about to approach that zone. You don't really have to wait for the market to come on this trend line, because it's not really every time that the market will pass through and come on this black trend line. Sometimes the market will just come here and retraces back. That's what that is the possible way in terms of the market movement. So that's how I usually do it. So I first look at my strategy. From there I have to draw these trend lines from higher time frames. As you can see, if the market approaches this black trend line, I'll definitely put I'll buy. Or if the market happens to break that trend line, I'll just sell. If the market come on this trend line, I will buy. If it goes against me, then I will sell. Definitely I will just get out with profit. That's how I usually do. As you can see, my everything is just in profit. Let me see. You won't see anything. It will take time. Everything will just be in profit, simply because I know what I'm doing. I'm not only talking. I used to show you every time how I'm doing my things, how I'm figuring out sniper entries, everything according to my strategy. First of all, I have to go with my strategy. Then secondly, I have to go with price action. You can see I buy crash, I catch all these spikes, I trade against spikes, I do everything. As you can see, the account is also about to be doubled. Remember, I'm only using one lot. And today I didn't make any profit. I'm using one lot. This account, this is the deposit. I will see. I will show you when I'm going to withdraw from this account. This is just the deposit I started with, and the account is about to be doubled. So yeah, previously my deposit used to be only you know $100, $50, $30, but now I can deposit any amount I feel like depositing and withdraw anytime I feel like, so yeah, let me show you how I'm gonna do this. I will show you. I have to withdraw in front of I just have to show you my withdrawal. Okay, this one I did it like the previous one. As you can see, you can just look at this those small setups and see that there's something making sense. Let me show you. According to higher time frames, concentrate on these black trend lines. As you can see, there's this downtrend line that goes like this downtrend line, and another one here. As you can see here, this was a breakout. This seems to be a retest, but the market resists because of a strong zone resistance level here, but the market now is heading to that side. There are possible ways for the market to go break this resistance level, and then it will go all the way up until at this trend line. As you can see, the market was in a downtrend trying to push up, but this trend line is resisting. As you can see, resist too many times. Now here you see that there's a breakout and something is going to happen. This market is going to go for so long until it this black trend line. So that's why I can go and leave the trade for so long. As you can see, can go on in crash. This was on higher time frame. According to my strategy, usually this is how I start, people. You can see accumulation with the Ichimoku is touching that overbought level, bear power overbought level. Let me just see. I don't care with the ADX. This one is just everything is touching there. Let me just show you. So you can see now it's showing me a bit of a buy. Let me just click my higher time frame for you to see it very well. Why did I take simply because I'm holding this trade. I have to see it on higher time frame. You can see overbought, everything is overbought. So now why should I buy? Lower time frame can go a little bit up. I know the market is going to go down. Okay, that is according to my strategy. Let me say according to the indicators of whatever I've drawn on this chart. Let me see. As you can see in higher time frame, if you put this market like in daily, you can see what is happening. This is a trend line over here, a trend line. The market approaches the trend line. It's going to, this is the first touch, second touch. If the market fails to break this trend line, definitely the market is going to sell. But in another trend line, this shows a little bit of a breakout, but we don't know what is happening here. I just sold simply because my strategy, my own strategy is telling me that the market is going to sell. That's why I sold. There's nothing else than that. I just sold because of my strategy. But price action also tells me that the market reaches a very strong resistance level. That's why I sold. I'm not only trading blindly according to this, because this one you can go and you can go wrong anytime anyhow. So let me see on this one. Just using, I just ended this trade now, but I'm using my strategy, not only this nonsense that you're seeing that is drawn on the main chart. I don't really care with this, but as you can see, this market was in this, this is a trend line, this is another trend line. So within those trend line, you see the market just reversed here because of these two trend lines. There was a strong support level here. You see, let me just click higher time frames for easy, for everything to be easy. You see, this is a very effective trend line. First touch, second touch, third touch. You can already see once the market if this could have been a sniper entry if I caught it earlier, but now I just ended this trade. And now why? This is a breakout already. You can see this golden trend line. You see, this is a golden trend line. It was a breakout, that's why I ended here. And these are also additional trend lines. When I trade the market, this was a breakout, and this is the second breakout. So I'm hoping for the market to come here. This is where I'm going to take profit. Why am I going to take profit there? Let me just show you. I'm going to take profit because they a very strong support level. As you can see, the market respected that level. It's not a support level, but it's a resistance level too many times. And just for in additional, you can see there's also a trend line. It's a very strong support level because there's a trend line in a zone. This zone is a very strong resistance level, as you can see. And according to my strategy, I saw that buy. The market was oversold. No complaints. Repeating everything every time. You see, this one also. As you can see, this is I'm in daily. Why did I buy? According to my strategy, my strategy self showed me a buy. And according to price action, you can already see this is a trend line. This is another trend line. A trend line trader like myself, you don't see no zones. I can also put zones if I feel like I can put this nonsense and all that, but I just love trend lines. They are so effective, they are so profitable, everything. But once you have something as for confirmation, something additional, you will be more effective than price action alone. So yeah, as you can see, this is I could have caught the market straight from here. These are two trend lines. This is the first one, the second one. So it will act very, very, very strong. It's a very strong support level. That's why the market is being pushed up. And you can see this is an inner breakout. You see, the market just break out of this inner trend line, this little golden trend line. So the market is now going up. So according to the strategy showing me very oversold, that's why I bought. I'm not just buying according to this nonsense trend line. I'm showing on the whatever, showing you how everything is being done. This is just for confirmation. So people, if you don't have any effective strategy, use price action effectively. It works every time. trade the breakout, trade uh price action. It really works, it really works. So in most cases, if you trade the breakout, you will be successful, I'm telling you. So as you can see, this is also a good one. Let me go ahead and see. Same thing, same applies to this one. As you can see, I already show I've already shown you how my strategy works for you, how it detects signals and everything. As you can see, this one starting from higher time frame, you can see those two trend lines. You can see whenever the market approaches the trend line, it's being pushed back because the trend line act as a strong resistance and support. So as you can see, the market just came here. Now I supposed to take a buy here. If the market happens to break out of this trend line, then I will take a sell. So but it was a late entry. I saw this a little breakout, that's why I just ended a buy, and now everything is in profit. So this will just be a small retest. There's also a support level here, not a support but a resistance level here. That's why you're seeing the market is kind of let me just draw a very small one here. Not you, you are just okay, a support level here. Okay, yeah, as you can see, how many touches on this little trend line? 1 2 3. Now the market is being pushed back. So now how do you know the market is going to go up or is going to sell or buy? According to my strategy, I saw already a clear buy. So there's no question about it. Only people that don't really have my strategy and don't know how my strategy works will have too many questions. But as with me, I don't have any question, it's just to say. So this one will be another trend line. So the market will just, okay, as you can see, the market rejected on this trend line, is being respected because it acts as a strong resistance. So the market will just go a little come a little bit down, and then it will break this. I'm sure it's going to break this support level and this trend line to the opposite, and it's going to go all the way until on the top trend line, simply because my strategy, SD Cafe, my strategy is telling me a buy. So this is how I do it. I took so long with this trade. You can see everything is still running in profit. There is no trade that backed down, which simply means that my market direction is so effective and everything is so effective, and that's why I trust my strategy. So out of all this trade, you can't see any trade that went wrong. There might be one that is going to go wrong, exactly like this one. Okay, all of them are in profit. Let me see what is happening in this one. This was nonsense, just nonsense I've drawn, but my strategy itself showed me a sol a sol trade. You can see I'm in between trend lines. As you can see, this downtrend line, I'm talking about the smaller ones now. As you know, the black one act as a very strong resistance. There's a trend line on the top there. If this market happens to go there, it will still be pushed down. It will come back and it's going to break this trend line. If it happens to break this inner trend line, I'll still add some positions and then make more profit. There is this one, two, and three. All of those ones, they are acting as a resistance. There's no way that this market is going to go up forever. You can see this market going up, but the possibility for it to break all those trend lines is not really there. The market is going to come down. As you can see, it's already completely overbought according to my strategy. That's why I trust everything. I can see everything going like in negatives, but as long as I know the direction of the market, everything is set, everything is on point. There's nothing to doubt about. So that's why I love my strategy. Out of all this trade, only one that is currently in negatives, but as you can see, I've already shown you what is going to happen with that trade, and that market is definitely just going to take my direction. So yeah, this is just DK here, currently signing out.